Hi, hello, welcome to this week's weekly vlog. Nothing much been going on over the weekend since I last checked in with you guys. Actually had a really quiet weekend, which was very nice. So today is Monday, as you can see from the box below, I think. And just had a really nice surprise from Lawrence. So for some while now, I have been coveting people's dolls' houses. Yes, dolls' houses. And not the, Playmobil kind of doll's house, like the ornamental ones. And they're so expensive and really difficult to get hold of, in the Netherlands at least. And, about 2 hours ago, Lawrence said he'd found one advertised online, shown it me. Did I like it? Yeah, I loved it, and contacted the seller, and we've just got home with my brand new doll's house. So I'm going to give you a quick tour. It's a fixer-upper, not going to lie, but it's stunning, and I'm absolutely thrilled with it. So let's have a look. So here it is in its full glory, and a few little bits and pieces of repairs to be done to it. Like this was already broken, and some of the windows have come out, but no, aside from that, it's nothing major. I mean, it's quite solid. We've had it in the back of the car. These little finials stuck on it, and so anyway, I'll show you. This is the roof. So this pops up like so. It's a gorgeous attic there. And then I'll just move these stairs out of the way. And then it all opens up. It's a bit dark. You see there's lots of rooms. Open this side up as well so you can see. So there you have it. Stand back a bit so you can see. Sorry, it's so big. And they've got internal doors as well. But I might change them. This is like a little laundry room, I think, or bathroom, I don't know. Staircase. So I know it might seem strange for a grown woman to want a doll's house, but there you go. I'm going to start researching what kind of style, if I want to paint it, or brick, or slate on the roof, I don't know. And I think the first thing I'll do is try and find like an electric kit, and put all the little lights and switches in there. So anyway, I'll be posting regular updates on the Instagram when I get started with it, and I'll update you guys as well. But so far, I'm absolutely thrilled with it. Oh, old school vlog style. It's been ages since I've vlogged in the car. Actually, it feels ages since I've really vlogged properly, but anyway, kids are all back to school now, so business as usual. So feeling a little bit better today. Yesterday, or last night, actually went for a really long walk with my friend Namely, and that was good. We had a good chat, but it was also, just for exercising really. And then I've pushed myself to go back to healing yoga, so I did that at 9:15 this morning. Normally go on a Tuesday evening, but I thought, no, let's go in the morning, and then my day's already started then. And actually I really enjoyed it. It went really well. Did loads of stretching, which was needed. And came home, and I've just relaxed really. I've not done anything. The yoga was quite sort of took a bit out of me. And just popped to the shops, needed to get some groceries. So I thought I'd give you an update on this keto diet that I was exploring. Sorry, put the seat back. So I've not ended up doing keto because A, it's quite difficult, and B, if you mess up the combination of food one time, you sort of lose your catatonic state. I think it's called catatonic. And so it's not as easy as it sounds. So what I am doing is I'm doing as low carb as possible. So I've cut out all, the like root vegetables such as potatoes, all the pasta stuff. Anyway, the good news is so far I have definitely lost 4 kilos. Probably a bit more, but I said a while back in one of the earlier vlogs that I hadn't weighed myself, so I don't actually know what the total amount is, but I've definitely noticed it in my clothing, which is great. But the other thing is health-wise, like my skin's starting to feel a bit better, and I don't know, I'm just feeling not as inflamed, the joints and stuff, so it's good. I'm enjoying it. That's where I'm up to. So I'm just going to pop to the Albert Heijn. The heat wave is definitely over. I've got a jacket on today, a bit cold, and it's been raining all day. So yeah, unless we get like a late summer in October, I think autumn's kicked in. Okay, off to do the groceries. We're in a place called Gouda, which is actually famous for cheese. So I'm going to shop today in this store. It's called Het Cabinet, and in case you're wondering, yes, it is a doll's house shop. I'm so excited, and I asked permission from the owner, and she's a lovely lady. She said I could film, so I'm going to give you a quick little tour of what's in there, and then hopefully Lawrence is going to buy the wood to repair the dollhouse, and maybe I can get a few little starter things to get me going in the houses. So let's go take a look. Decided to come into Gouda. Really nice. It's a mixture of like new buildings and old buildings. I've never been here before, just sort of driven through in the motorway. So I'll give you a quick look around, and then we're going to find a restaurant and have something nice to eat. So let's see what we can see. Restaurant, we've just ordered some food, and I've got myself a Leafman's, like a fruity beer. Lawrence having coffee. There's a group of students across the way. I think they're doing like a treasure hunt or something. They're doing like dares and stuff, and they've been singing, so they're very happy, jolly bunch. So anyway, I've quickly done a quick fact look up of the city of Gouda. So what I can tell you is it was given city rights in 1272, so it's mega old. And that white building that I've just shown you, that's actually the old city hall, and we're on the market square at the moment, and that was built between 1448 and 1450. And then across the way the Waag, or the weigh house, and that was used to weigh goods, in particular cheeses, of course, to levy taxes. And I understand there's a cheese museum inside it, although I don't think we'll be visiting that today. But because it's really close to the dollhouse store, I think I'll be a bit of a regular fixture at Gouda. So never know, maybe we'll buy some nice cheese. When I get home, I'll show you what we did buy from the dollhouse shop from Het Cabinet. Although nothing really exciting, it's mainly like building materials, so Lawrence can start making repairs. But my God, I could have gone crazy in that store. It was just amazing. I find this so Dutch. So we're stood outside this stunning church. Can't see it from the outside, but it's full of stained glass. And then they have a public urinal right by it. I suppose it's tidier. Carry on walking. is this church. This is from the 11th century, so 1200 and something. And this church is actually, there's a moat surrounding it. So all these little waterways that I've just filmed, that's actually the moat around the church itself. And then there's all these really old buildings around it. It's amazing. But there's a museum in front of me. I don't think we've got time to go in, but I can quickly show you something. It's quite funny. I've only ever seen this in Holland. Maybe other countries do it, but just flip you around. You can see here's the moat, so it goes under the bridge here, and then just watch I don't fall in, flows under there. So it's really pretty. So this head here, sorry, losing focus, I'll just zoom in for you. This at the back end of the museum, that head's what's called a gaper, and usually they had them outside apothecaries to show that, you know, this is the drugstore, the pharmacy, and it was always a head, usually of a man, but like a funny caricature or sometimes a bit scary, and they always had their mouth open. That was to demonstrate sore throat. So, you know, if you saw one of those heads, don't forget a lot of people couldn't read in them days, that you knew you could go in and buy your medicine and so forth, a bit like a barber shop, you know, with the candy stripe pole, that kind of thing. Okay, we'll carry on walking. It's quite pretty. I really recommend you come and visit Gouda if you're ever in the Netherlands. Found, walking backwards here, I hope I don't trip up over anything, I found a hobby shop. Let's go in and have a look. We walked a long way, but I'll quickly show you what we got from Het Cabinet, the doll's house shop. And I have to say, the owners are absolutely lovely. They were so helpful and offering loads of advice, and yeah, I mean, I can see this being a regular place for me to be shopping on my Friday day off when I'm back in work. So I'll quickly show you, and then I'm going to sit down and have a cup of coffee and just put my feet up, and then we're going to have dinner. So here you go. So I haven't decided which room is what at the moment, but I'm quite liking this. This is like really thick card. I'm thinking this is going to be kitchen flooring, but I don't know which room's going to be the kitchen yet. And then this is like wallpaper in the Dutch tile, like the Delft style. And then, as I said, we went mainly to buy repair stuff. So Lawrence has bought all this thin wood, like a bundle of wood. I thought he bought some dowling as well. And then these, show you, tiny little hinges. Some of the doors need repairing. And then I've also bought this, hopefully you can see it, like this mould. I can make my own ceiling roses. And yeah, like little plaster detail, and also picture frame. So that's what I got from there. And they gave me this really nice shopping bag, which is upside down, and a pen. So nice. Where are you? There. They've got an online store as well. And then when we were in, went to the hobby shop, the craft shop, I bought this little hook. It's a 0.75mm. That's because I want to crochet for the doll's house. And then I bought this Fimo to use with the for the ceiling roses. And then just in this random shop, I bought this antique postcard. I don't know why, I really liked it. And it's from 1910. Maybe it's from my cabinet of curiosities. Okay, coffee time. Just popped to Amstelveen. It's Alison's birthday today. So I'm looking for a little gift for her. And a quick wander around, stretch our legs. I'm just in the ritual store, and they've got this new system where you can make your own personalised hair products. So I've chosen for Alison today, smooth and gloss, and the fragrance was Sakura cherry blossom and rice milk. Yeah, rice milk. And then what happens is the different elixirs are in these tubes, and then I'll just spin you around. Hold on. Here's the bar. And then these are the different mixers, and for Alison we've chosen smooth and gloss, and then there's the mixer, and then you can also have your own personal label added. Oh yeah, here. Nice. So hope she's happy with that. Done with the gift shopping now. Hope Alison likes those personalised shampoo and conditioners. It's such a nice idea. It's quite quick as well. And we've got a couple of free gifts. Hope you can hear me okay. So we're just finishing off with our regular Starbucks. Not playing the name game today because we're sitting in, but I am having my first pumpkin spice of the season. I'm mega excited for that. So on that note, I'm going to say thanks so much for joining, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and welcome to new viewers. I see there's a few new subscribers have joined us since in the last couple of weeks. So thanks again to my OGs, you know who you are, lovely lots. So I'm going to wrap up here, and I will see you in the next vlog. Bye!